Hi, it's Trina here, dating and love coach at lovetrina.com. And today I'm talking about, do daddy issues impact dating? So I don't know if you had a chance to see Oprah's life class. I think it was a couple weeks ago or last Sunday, about daddyless daughters. And it was really a fascinating watch. I'll actually put the link down below so you can take a look at it. But it was a really powerful couple of hours. And I think a lot of women forget that their issues with their fathers really do impact their dating lives. And what was really interesting about the life class is that Iyanla Vanzant was talking about, what it means to be a daddyless daughter. So not just, women who grew up without a father in the home, but even fathers who were in the home but weren't really an active part of their lives. So there's all different ways, you can be a daddyless daughter, or if your father passed away, or, whatever it is. There's a lot of different ways that will qualify you as such. But I wanted to talk about it today because I think sometimes it's really easy to forget how much our relationships with our fathers impact our dating lives and the choices that we make in men. And so what's really important to understand is that there's always a remnant left over in our adult lives from our relationships with our parents, especially our fathers. So whether you're in a loving relationship or not, whether you had a great relationship with your father or not, there's always an impact. There's always a residual effect. There's always a remnant left over. And so what I would encourage you to do is to turn around and really look at the relationship that you had with your dad and the relationship that you have with him now. Because what happens is, if you have something going on with your father that you haven't resolved, or there was a particular issue or hurt that you haven't had a chance to talk about or address, it's going to keep coming up in your life. And don't assume just because you met a really great guy that those issues aren't going to come up. But here's the really great thing about the way the world works and the way life works, is that the lessons and the things that we needed to really learn from our relationship with our fathers, they'll keep coming up into our lives until we resolve them. So if you find yourself, constantly dating the same guy and he reminds you of your dad, and even though you try to get away from that guy and you break up with him, but then the same guy comes back around, he just has a different name, that's really life trying to guide you a little bit deeper. So take the time to really think about your relationship with your father and how it impacts, the choices that you're making in men right now. And, of course, our mothers affect us too, but especially for women, the relationships that we have with our father is so key and so important. So again, I encourage you to turn around and take some time out today to really think about the relationship you had with your father, what it was like growing up, and the lessons that he taught you about men, love, and relationships. Whether explicitly or implicitly, whether good, bad, or indifferent, what did he teach you? And once you have the time to really sit down and think about that, process it, and then look at the kind of relationship that you have with your father and look at the kind of relationship that you have with men today. So I hope you enjoyed this tip, and if you're a daddyless daughter, I really encourage you to check out the life class that Oprah did on daddyless daughters. It was really great to watch and really informative and helpful. So leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear about your experiences with your own father and how it impacts your dating life. Thanks for watching.